Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, November 19th, 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar first. National CPI data had been published overnight, together with the CPI excluding the fresh food and the energy. There is plenty of data during the London session in form of the retail sales with auto fuel and excluding auto fuel from the UK. Those are scheduled for release at 9 o'clock, and the public sector net borrowing. PPI index prices are scheduled for release at 9 o'clock from Germany. The market participants expect drop from 2.3% to 1.4%. Current account data are scheduled for release at 11 o'clock a.m. Those data are of course from the Eurozone, and then the Jens Wiedmann will give a speech at 3 p.m. During the New York session, we have very poor calendar today. Retail sales from Canada scheduled for release 3:30. Market participants expect a huge drop from 2.1% to minus 1.7%. New house price index is scheduled for release at 3:30 as well, and this new housing prices should drop from 0.4% to 0.3%. At the end of the day, we have a Barker Hughes US rig count, which is a good kind of an indicator for all of you crude oil traders. This data is scheduled for release at 8 p.m. sharp. So I think we should take a look at the US dollar to Japanese yen first. US dollar to Japanese yen at the daily time frame chart is looking very nice. However, it looks like we are going to follow this path from the Wednesday, when the bearish engulfing pattern had been made. Yesterday we got like a slight bounce. Today the prices are trying to bounce, but you know, the volatility, as you can see, is very low. And it doesn't look like bulls are really in control of the market. However, the trend is still to the upside, and the trend should terminate after the wave 5 is completed. So right now we need to wait for this wave 5 to hit the level of 116.11. This is the highest level, or 117.9, which is the next target, next extended target for the wave 5. So please keep an eye on those levels. As long as they are not hit, the chances are very good for this market to sooner or later develop the wave 5 and then hit these levels. Please notice that this wave 4 might be completed. However, this bearish engulfing pattern looks a little bit nervous or suspicious right now, but nothing really important happened yet, and there is still a chance for another rally to the upside. So we got the US dollar to Japanese yen. Let's take a look at the cable. What is cable doing ahead of the data? We got a bounce, a nice bounce from the level of the lows of the last week, lows of 1.3352, and right now we are of course trying to bounce above this technical resistance at 1.3486. So please notice the fact that there are almost only the green candles here. So the bulls are in control of the market, and we have this last level of a technical support market right here. So we should expect this market to jump a little bit. However, this kind of a progression is not really that much possible, because the next target for bulls is eventually at the level of 1.3605, when the last pin bar candle was negative sentiment, negative momentum indicates that the market is still in control of bears, and more downside should be expected, especially after 1.3353 is violated. So this is the outlook for the British pound. Let's take a look at another market, and this time it will be gold market. Let's take a look here. Spot gold. What is going on here? 1865 is still the technical resistance for gold. We have this pin bar candle here into the extremely overbought market conditions, and as you can see, for a few days the market participants had been trying to break above 1865. They didn't do it apparently, and if we take a look on this chart from the bigger perspective, we can see clearly that this is kind of an important technical resistance here. The next eventual target is 1899, basically 1900, and then of course there's only a top from the beginning of the June 2021, 1916. So please keep an eye on the current developments on this market, because we might reverse lower here and we might go towards 1848 or even 1833. This breakout here was successful. However, due to the extreme market conditions, extremely overbought market conditions, this recent rally had been paused. Let's take a look at the S&P 500 to see what is going on there. We got S&P 500 on the new historical highs. So we are out of this channel, trending, as you can see, almost all of these candles are green. We are trending up and up towards the next target. The recent high was made at 4,720, and as I said many times, the next target is 5,000 points, of course. So please be aware of this fact that only a strong breakout below 4,598 would be some sort of some indication of maybe a potential correction coming, not bigger than 6.5%, let's say percent. Only a breakout below 4,267 would change the outlook in the midterm to more bearish. For now, the outlook is bullish, despite the fact that market conditions, as you can see, are extremely overbought. This market is trending, so this indicator, the RSI indicator, can stay in the overbought conditions for longer period of time. Let's take a look at the last asset here, which will be, of course, the Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is dropping like a stone. ABC correction had been made, and this is a very big correction, as you can see, in terms of a price and the time. However, we are still waiting for this market to bounce higher. Our current Elliott wave progression might be invalidated only when this level here for 45,217 is clearly violated. Right now we are waiting for the wave 4 pattern to complete. The alternate scenario is that wave 1 is done, wave 2 is done, wave 3 is done. This is apparently wave 4, so that's the alternate 4, and that was the wave 5 to the upside. However, it still look a little bit too much corrective for me. I mean, it's in a clear 3 waves. You need to very carefully look for the 5 waves here, and this is definitely 5 waves to the downside. We have the wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and this is where wave 5 to the downside. So we expect a bounce anytime soon. Let's just check the Fibonacci retracement here. What do we have? We have, well, maybe the whole structure here from the top of the wave B. Let's say, where is the 38% 38% of the Fibonacci retracement. Let's just get some settings here to see what is going on. 38 and 50% Fibonacci retracement will be marked. There you go. 38% is already violated. We are waiting for 50%, which is at 54,241. So as long as this target is not hit, we cannot really say that wave C is completed, but I think from this level we should see some sort of a bounce higher, way higher, in order to complete wave 5. So that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next week. So take care and bye bye.